100% passes! 100% passes!
Sam. How you feeling?
Bit gutted that it's off to travel all the way, to be honest, but these things happen, part and parcel of the game at the end of the day, but this was never playable today, so I'm a bit gutted that the game's off.
100%. So, myself and Sam just met today.
Yep.
You are manager of Ash FC.
Yeah, Ash United Football Club, yep.
Could you tell the viewers out there exactly what you guys are about?
So basically we took over in November, really, so we've been together now for quite a few months. We took over from the previous regime who brought us in, so we were originally part of the reserve team, coaching staff in the 18s. I was part of the 18s and my assistants were part of the reserve team, and one of my assistants has been involved since the start as the goalkeeping coach. And we took over, we were sitting 16th at the time when we took charge. We've had 9 games since then. We've had a really good start, so we've won 6 of the games, drawn 2 and lost 1, so a very good record, and moved up the table very quickly. So the ambition has been just to enjoy the games, take each game as it comes, and just do what we do best and win football matches and have a good time at the end of the day. Cool. So yeah, it's been a good start and we've enjoyed it. So yeah, we moved up the table very quickly, which has been nice, and the ambition now is to kick on and see how far we can get to and see where it leads us at the end of the season. Cool. So that's the plan.
And what's the age range of your players?
We're quite a young squad, to be honest with you. We sort of got an age range today, for example. We had a squad from 17 to about 30. So the age range is quite vast, but there's a big pool of players that are around the sort of 23, 24 area, 22, that sort of area, and they're quite a young side. So the average age, I'd say, is probably about 23. So okay. They're a little bit of inexperience, but they're learning as they go, and they're good, energetic group of players. So it's been quite nice, to be honest with you.
And we're kind of here in, where are we? In
Rains Park, yeah.
And the facilities are not great.
No. no. You can say that. Yeah. It's one of them though. Like, it is difficult at this level. So fair play to Rains Park. It isn't easy. So you have to accept it sometimes. There is a lot of funding, a lot of work that goes into it. So they put their effort in, but sometimes it is like this. It is difficult.
And I guess you kind of see like the books in terms of what you guys make, and I guess it's any kind of help that you guys can get is always a big plus, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, clubs this size, we're always looking to push on. We're always looking to do right things for the community, not just the game itself. Try and support. We obviously have a youth set up within the club as well, and any funding's always massively appreciated. But we know it's difficult, and we just do our best with what we have and the means we have. We're very fortunate at this club. We're not a club that pays our players. This is all a voluntary setup, and we all get involved, do our own bit, and do what's right by the football club, and that's what we do at the end of the day. And we do it all as a collective. So, but like I say, in terms of fun, yeah, it'd be lovely, but like I say, we do our best to support wherever we can as well. So it's not the be all and end all.
Cool. And your management style, could you
okay. How do I describe that? Difficult one. I'm very passionate, I probably would say, to put it politely. I'm very energetic on the side. I'll probably do a lot of mileage on that touchline over there, do a lot of falling over because it's very slippy. But yeah, no, I'm very energetic, very vocal, very precise about how I want things to work. I'm very, like, obviously the tactical elements of the game, making sure shapes and the patterns are right, and there's a lot of detail that goes into what we do, and we look at every single detail, me, my coaching staff, and obviously the players as well. But in terms of me personally, I'm very energetic, very vocal, very passionate, and always praising the players, but also when they need telling, they get told as well. But you do it at the right times, because you have to have a balance, because otherwise you're going to have no confidence in your players, and then the no confident players means you're not going to win football matches. So you need to get the balance. So I'd say I'm very hands-on. Like
and I'm like 36 going on 37, so I'm kind of at that age where getting a rollicking was the norm.
Not now.
Literally how can I do kind of balance speaking to players when they're not playing well, and like, how do you get the best out of?
You'd have to start. So if let's say they are having a poor performance, and you have to think about that. There's some days they're not going to play well, and you've got to accept that. And like I've said, I've got a young group of players here, so they're going to be inconsistent. But what you do there is you make sure you give them something to improve, and that is something to improve. It's not a negative, it's not a criticism, it's always something to improve. And then you give them a positive after that, because then you've reinforced what they've sort of done well, and then they're feeling that good part. They've taken in the part that you've given them to improve, but it's something that you've given them, something that they've done well as well, so they realise there are elements of their game within their performance that are going well, and they need to keep doing them. So it's just positive reinforcement really within the right environment, making it a safe environment for them to feel like they can take criticism and do the right things, because if all of us do it, it's a waste of time. And that's why a bit of bad cop, good cop, if you were, you got to do that in order to make them feel right and make them feel positive about themselves. So it's just getting a balance, like I say, give them the area to improve and then give them a positive that they're doing, and then they can take both those bits of information on board and then kick their performance on, and just help them through the game though as well. Give them those opportunities, questioning, so important. Give them the question, say, right, what do you think you can improve, and they'll give you it. And if they got the wrong answer, let them try again, and if they get it wrong again, then you have to tell them as a coach, and you give them that opportunity and that time to make their own mistakes and learn from it as well. Because look, the one game is important, but at the same time they've got probably another 100 games that they're going to play, and those 100 games are the next important thing to get that consistency. So it's patience with them at the end of the day.
And one thing that I've kind of noticed that you say quite a lot is team, like the management, you know, so I guess having those people that you can bounce ideas off
100%.
It's so important, right?
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah. It's a team game. It says it, and that's what it is, and it comes from everyone. Like no one's better than anyone else. As the manager, yeah, okay, I'm the manager, but I'm not the most important person at the club. It's everyone. Everyone's in it as a collective. Everyone's in it as a group, from the physio to the kit man to the people in the committee to the management staff here. So it's all about the team. And yeah, I'm very fortunate that I've got a group of staff that do support me. They do look after me, and they help me in the moments where I've sometimes lost maybe where we're seeing the game, and they're seeing it in a different light, and they've solved the problem rather than me. So you need people like that. You have to, otherwise you won't be able to get anywhere in the game. You have to have your support network.
No, thank you so much for speaking to us. Could you give everyone your credentials? You know, if you've got Twitter handle, Instagram.
Oh, I don't know my stuff. Okay, so I've got yeah, exactly. Yeah, I am a big amateur on social media. I'm young as well. I'm only 25, and that's bored. Right, so I've got Facebook, so it'll be Sam Wilson on Facebook. I've got Instagram, but I'd have to get that over to you guys, and on my Twitter as well. So I've got both, so I'll get them over to you, and then you guys can share that out if you need to.
Brilliant.
But obviously Ash United Football Club have got their own Twitter page, so if you want to look up what we're doing, we update everything, and we've, like I say, we've got very good reserves in the youth team setup as well. So if guys want to come down, have a little look and see what we're doing, they're more than welcome to come down and support what we're doing. So appreciate your time, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No problem at all.
100% passes! 100% passes!